So at school, I guess my favourite subject was PE, but outside of that, I was also quite good at maths and sciences, and I quite enjoyed that, especially the maths side of things. So when it came to the end of school, engineering sort of seemed like the best path forward for me, as it is a lot of science and maths. So I went to Canterbury University and studied mechanical engineering for 4 years. I did a range of things at Canterbury Uni, so specialised into energy kind of things towards the end. When I graduated, I had to find a job, start paying off my big student loan, and looking at a lot of different companies. I guess Fonterra stood out quite a lot for me, just for the range of opportunities you could get. So not just doing engineering, but also doing more business related things, process engineering, mechanical engineering, civil engineering. There's technical side, there's a lot of different options here. So when I finished and got a job with Fonterra, I actually came in through the Fonterra Technical Graduate Program. So that's a 2-year graduate program which is designed to teach you all about Fonterra, so to see Fonterra as a whole. Because when I started actually down here at Edendale, working with the engineering team on site, so working on engineering projects and maintenance projects, which sort of match my background. But after that, I moved up to Auckland for about 6 months to work in our optimisation team. So it's more of I was based at our head office in the commercial office, doing more commercial-based and business-based decisions. So my role was to look at what products we were making around the country, what their product mix was, and how we could optimise that to make the most money. I finished my grad program up in Auckland and then got a permanent role with Fonterra, which was back here at Edendale in operations. So my first role down here was as a shift supervisor. So I worked 4 on, 4 off, or 4 days on, 4 days off, and supervised a crew of guys running a plant. And I'm now a process manager, so it's one step up from that, looking over. So I work Monday to Friday, managing all 4 shifts that are on. So my role at the moment is to manage the overall performance of our plant, look after the product, so make sure we're making our product in spec and we haven't got any issues, deal with any problems or issues as they come up, which does happen, and then just a range of other things that pop up every single day. So it's a really exciting role. I have a good amount of standard work that I do every morning, but I also have to deal with all sorts of things that come out of left field. So it's really interesting.
So my role here at Edendale at Fonterra is a department manager for the powder dryers 1 and 2. We manufacture skim milk, whole milk and buttermilk within the department. So I'm lucky enough to have been with Fonterra for about 14 years and came in with no tertiary qualifications whatsoever, and the business has given lots of opportunities. So I started as a temporary employee on a manufacturing line and was lucky enough to have worked my way through to department manager. So we have several different opportunities of getting into the Fonterra business. You can either start as a temporary worker during the peak of season. We have summer students that come in during their university holidays and they can spend some time with us to get some practical work experience, which is really valuable. And then we also have a Fonterra graduate program. Within our department specifically, we have many different roles. So we have operational roles, which means that these are the people that manufacture the milk powder from liquid milk. We have packing roles, which is where the operators put the powder or the cheese into a box or bag and send it off to the customers. We also have lab technicians within our department as well, so they're doing quality checks on the powder as it comes off the line. Environmentalist roles, and the roles across site vary as well, so you can come in and be a milk tanker operator right through to being a logistics person in the distribution centre, where you're actually putting the finished good into a train and sending it off to port before it heads out around the world as nutritious food.